Hey there, everyone. Today I wanted to share with you a bit of a longer message, but it's a very powerful one. In fact, what I'm about to share, has radically changed my life because it's radically changed me. Back when I was more religious and also in the start of my personal spirituality, I had this idea that I was on this search for peace and happiness that would be constant. But the problem is that I was equating peace and happiness pretty much with my comfort. So I was feeling comfortable or not. And of course, this is a ridiculous thing to try to cultivate in your life, because life is difficult and always changing and definitely uncomfortable a lot of the time. So if you equate this pinnacle of peace and happiness with being comfortable, right there you're shooting yourself in the foot, you could say. But as I progressed in my spiritual journey, I made many realizations, and they all kind of cultivated in one thing, that I needed to recontextualize what peace meant to me. It wasn't that I could not find peace in the world. It's that the peace that I was looking for was not really peace. It was really just comfort. And I don't want just comfort. I want something deeper than that. I want peace. I want to feel satisfied with my life and myself. So what that required was, like I say, redefining or recontextualizing what peace really means for me. What is it? And what part of my experience can I define peace as that will never leave me? And this was very difficult for me and it's difficult for everyone in times where life is stressful. It's difficult. You're stuck in traffic. You're stressed at work. You're feeling anxious. You're feeling guilty. You're fighting with your spouse, or you're angry with your child who's frustrated at you. You get a flat tire. These things in life are constantly happening, and the world is always changing. Your experience is constantly in flux. So how, in the face of that, could we develop a sense of peace that never goes away? How can we feel peace through those experiences? It doesn't seem possible. But that's because typically we equate peace with feeling comfortable, or feeling good in general, feeling good feelings in the body, or having really happy thoughts in our mind. But these things change too. So the secret that I stumbled upon after a lot of research and study and self-inquiry and a lot of just failing, a lot of difficulty, the secret is that you have to find peace in that part of your experience that is always present, in presence itself. Now, you could call this consciousness, you could call this awareness, you can call this being. There's many ways to put this. But essentially what I'm trying to get at is that the one thing that doesn't change in your experience, no matter what, is that you are present in your experience. You would have no idea what's going on in your experience if you weren't present. So as I inquired more into what presence really is, what it means to be present, and the qualities that come with being very present. I realized, I'm always experiencing, and my experience is always changing. But the one thing that doesn't change is the fact that I'm experiencing, the fact that I'm present. So as I dug deeper into being present and practiced being present in the moment with my experience, no matter what my experience is, and this is very difficult to do, to be conscious that you're there and present with your experience. It's easy to get wrapped up in what's going on, in the drama. It's easy to get wrapped up in that, in your feelings and your thoughts. Super easy to get lost in those. But as I developed the ability to be very present, hyper present with each experience, very aware of what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking and what is happening, what I'm observing, this naturally led to this kind of understanding that I was a lot less in control of my experience than I thought I was. That the world was turning and I had nothing to do with it, really. It was just happening. And I was there, experiencing it happening. And as I realized this, this opened up the window for me to realize that in terms of what our experience is doing for us, in terms of our spiritual and personal growth, every moment, every experience is exactly the way that it is because it needs to be that way. If our experience was supposed to be different, it would be. But it's not. It's what it is right now. In every moment, your experience is exactly what it is, perfectly what it is, to provide you with what you need. So when you realize that every moment and being present with it is this perfect thing happening, and you allow it to be what it is, there's this great sense of allowance and acceptance that comes into your life. And this leads directly into this appreciation that kind of turns into a love and an awe of your experience. Where as you're present in the moment with your experience, no matter what it is, no matter how chaotic or difficult or uncomfortable or non-peaceful it feels, by being present with it, by knowing that it has to be that way for your greatest good, and coming to love that process, that happening, there is a peace in that and a satisfaction in that that goes far beyond feeling happy, goes far beyond feeling comfortable. So that's what I wanted to share with you, is the secret to peace. That's the secret. Being fully present, allowing each moment to happen as it's happening, allowing yourself to be as you are in each moment, no matter what that is, and coming to love that process. That is true peace that never leaves. That presence never leaves. Your experience never leaves. So that's my message for today. See if you can, in your spiritual progression and your spiritual practice, incorporate some of this, of being very aware of the present moment and enjoying it for what it is, no matter what, and see if an element of peace gets added to your life. So that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you.